Okay. So in previously we study about the states of matter topic. So in this states of matter chapter, already we have to learn about the kinetic molecular theory and kinetic gas equation. So here we have to learn the rate of diffusion. So already we have to know the diffusion means escaping of the gas from one place to the another place. Simply that is called as a diffusion. So rate of diffusion means the volume of a gas is diffused per unit time. That is called as a rate of diffusion. What is that, students? Rate of diffusion means the volume of a gas is diffused per unit time. That is called as a rate of diffusion. So this rate of diffusion is indicated with small r. So small r is equals to volume of gas diffused divided by time t. So simply it is written as a V by T. Means rate of diffusion R is equals to V by T. So this rate of diffusion is applicable for any two different gases. For example, first gas R1 is equals to V1 by T1. Similarly, second gas R2 is equals to V2 by T2 for two different gases. So the rate of diffusion R1 V1 by T1, R2 V2 by T2. So here we should write the ratio of these two different gases rate of diffusion, that is R1 by R2 is equals to V1 by T1 into T2 by V1. So this is the equation of rate of diffusion for two different gases, that is R1 by R2 is equals to V1 by T1 into T2 by V1. So this is the meaning about the rate of diffusion. Okay. So now we have to learn the Graham's law of diffusion. Graham's law of diffusion. So Graham's law of diffusion means at constant temperature and pressure, at a constant temperature and pressure, the rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of density. That is called as a Graham's law of diffusion. Okay, students? Graham's law of diffusion. How it can be defined? At constant temperature and pressure, the rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to square root of density. Rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of density of a gas is called as a Graham's law of diffusion. So mathematically that is indicated with R is proportional to 1 by root D. What is that? R is proportional to 1 by root D. So this is the mathematical representation of Graham's law of diffusion. So already we have to know when we are remove the proportionality, then we get the constant. So R is equals to K by root D, where K is the constant. K is constant. So this Graham's law of diffusion is applicable for two different gases. Then the ratio is R1 by R2 is equals to under root D2 by D1. So the Graham's law of diffusion mathematical representation is applicable for any two gases, any two different gases. Then R1 by R2 is equals to under root D2 by D1. So this Graham's law of diffusion is also measured in molecular weight of the gas or vapor density of the gas. So for in molecular weight of the gas, the representation mathematically is R1 by R2 is equals to under root m2 by m1. Same, in place of density, we should write the molecular weight. This is the molecular weight of gas. Molecular weight of gas. So, in terms of the vapor density, R1 by R2 is equals to under root vapor density of second gas by vapor density of the first gas. So, this is the Graham's law of diffusion. So, for example, students observe here R1 by R2 is equals to under root D2 by D1. Here this representation in terms of density of gas. Let us, it is the equation 1. Here R1 by R2 is equals to under root M2 by M1. Here this representation is in terms of the molecular weight of the gas. Let it is taken as a equation 2. Then R1 by R2 is equals to under root vapor density of 2 by vapor density of first gas. Here this representation is in terms of the vapor density of the gas. Let it is taken as a equation 3. Okay students. So in equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, all are represent the ratio of the rate of diffusion, that is the R1 by R2. In equation 2 is also R1 by R2. In equation 3 also R1 by R2. So by using that equation 1, 2, 3, finally we should written as R1. So finally by using equation 1, 2, 3, we should write the R1 by R2 is equals to under root D2 by D1 also is equals to under root M2 by M1 and also is equals to under root vapor density 2 by vapor density 1. So this is the final equation for Graham's law of diffusion. So this is the meaning about the Graham's law of diffusion. So here the applications for Graham's law of diffusion. So by using this Graham's law of diffusion, we should find out the molecular weight of unknown gas. Here the first application is, here we should find out the molecular weight of unknown gas. Unknown gas molecular weight can be determined by using the Graham's law of diffusion. And it is also used for to detect the marsh gas in coal mines. Okay students, to detect the marsh gas in coal mines. So to detect the marsh gas in coal mines is also the Graham's law of diffusion will be applicable. So these are the applicable for Graham's law of diffusion. Okay students, this is the meaning about the Graham's law of diffusion. Now here by using this Graham's law of diffusion in our syllabus, there are some problems will be given. So here we discuss what type of problem, how we can solve that problem. So first the problem is the which of the gases diffuses faster among N2, O2 and CH4 gas, why? Okay student, the problem question is which of the gases diffuses faster among nitrogen, oxygen and methane, why? So from Graham's law of diffusion, here Graham's law of diffusion is R is proportional to 1 by root molecular weight. So here we are using there are the three different equations, mathematical representations are present for Graham's law of diffusion. Already that can be discussed in earlier. What is that? Rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of density, or rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of molecular weight of the gas, or rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of vapor density of gas. So on that three representations, here we using the molecular weight representation. That is the rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of molecular weight. So from this equation, students, from that equation R is proportional to square root of molecular weight m. So where m is molecular weight of gas. So from this, what our understanding? Rate of diffusion molecular weight relation is, what is that? Inversely proportional relation. Okay, students. Rate of diffusion molecular weight of gas is inversely proportional. That means if molecular weight will be more, rate of diffusion of that gas will be less. Okay, students. Similarly, molecular weight will be less, rate of diffusion of that gas will be more. So that means by using molecular weight, here we should find out the rate of diffusion or diffusion. So how we can find out which gas will having the lower molecular weight, that gas will diffuse it faster. So our question is nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, methane gas. When we compare these three gases, which gases diffuses faster? Means first we observe that their molecular weight. Nitrogen gas molecular weight is 28 because each nitrogen atom atomic weight is 14. So 14 plus 14 how much? 28. Similarly oxygen gas, each oxygen atom 16. Oxygen gas molecular weight is 32. And methane carbon atomic weight is 12. Each hydrogen atomic weight is 1. So 12 plus 4, 16. So molecular weight of methane gas is 16. So when we observe the molecular weight of nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, methane gas, which gas will having the lower molecular weight? Methane gas will having the lower molecular weight. So due to that low molecular weight of methane gas will diffuse fast when we compare the oxygen and nitrogen gases. Okay student, this is the solution for this problem. The problem is which of the gases diffuses faster among N2O2 and CH4? Which gas diffuses? CH4 gas is fast diffuses. Why? Reason is CH4 gas molecular weight will be less. According to the Gram's law of diffusion, low molecular weight of methane gas will fast diffuse compared with the oxygen gas and nitrogen gas. So this is the solution of that problem. Then another problem. So that is how many times methane diffuses faster than sulfur dioxide gas? Okay student, here the problem is how many times methane diffuses faster than sulfur dioxide. So here also we using the Gram's law of diffusion. Here the Gram's law of diffusion is R is proportional to under root square root of molecular weight. So for example here how many gases will be given? Two gases. One is methane gas, another one is sulfur dioxide gas. So for example R methane gas is proportional to molecular weight of methane gas. Okay students, next R sulfur dioxide gas is proportional to molecular weight of sulfur dioxide gas. So when we are remove the proportionality, then we get the constant. RCH4 is equals to constant K under root MCH4. Similarly, RSO2 is equals to constant K divided by MSO2. So here we should write the ratio RCH4 divided by RSO2. So K and K get cancelled. Remaining is the under root MSO2 by MCH4 because there is the 1 by under root MCH4 divided by 1 by under MSO2. On solution finally we get the rate of diffusion of CH4 divided by rate of diffusion of SO2 is equals to under root molecular weight of SO2 gas divided by molecular weight of CH4. Simple. Here we have to know the molecular weight of SO2. Sulfur atomic weight 32. Oxygen atomic weight 16. How many oxygen? 2 oxygen. So 16 plus 16, 32. Sulfur atom atomic weight 32. 32 plus 32, 64. So RCH4 divided by RSO2 is equals to under root molecular weight of sulfur dioxide is 64. And divided by molecular weight of methane. Earlier we find out how much? 16. So 16 ones are, 16 fours are. So RCH4 divided by RSO2 is equals to under root 4 by 1. Under root 4 by 1 means under root 4. So under root 4 means that will be equals to RCH4 by RSO2 is equals to, that will be equals to the 2. So on cross multiplication, students, on cross multiplication, RCH4 is equals to 2 into RSO2. This is the final solution. From this, the methane gas is diffuses 2 times faster than sulfur dioxide gas. This is our answer solution. The question is, how many times of methane diffuses faster than SO2? Methane is 2 times faster diffuses than SO2 gas. Okay student, this is the solution. Solution is, how many times is faster diffuses? 2 times is faster diffuses of methane gas compared with the sulfur dioxide gas. So this is the solution. By using this Gram's law of diffusion formula, we should find out the solution of that given problem. Okay student. So this is the meaning about the Graham's law of diffusion, and by using that Graham's law of diffusion, we should solve some problem which is given our intermediate textbook.